Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Utopia. This is Sinulab, and let's get started. So as you can see here, I have doubled up the mana production with those water flowers, and I even moved the day blooms around the sides just so that I could just leave it with 2 mana spreaders, and they are able to reach this far. Now as we look, they are full now, only because the mana spreader's full, only because we have filled up our mana pool. Took a few days. I think maybe 3 days since I put up the first water setup. Maybe 4 days. Took to fill this thing up. But it took a long time to get past that first little sliver of a fill before it got to, within the first quarter, and I actually made it look like it had some. But regardless, we have got mana, and that thing is still full. I actually don't think changing diluted mana pools into regular mana pools actually takes any mana, or it's just so very little this thing doesn't even register a use. But this thing's completely full, so it's definitely going to be meeting our needs for the immediate future. So this is good. I can just leave this be. You might have seen in the little mini-map on the right-hand side, we've got a visitor. I made my way to the whole world and grabbed a villager with a golden lasso. Named him Harry so he wouldn't disappear on us. We all know that happens. And I didn't even notice it until I got back here, but he just happens to be one that trades wheat for emerald, which is great because I needed an emerald. Oh, we'll get to the farm in a second. I needed an emerald, right? Because I started putting travel anchors around the base. And you might actually notice that there are no torches. I have replaced them all with the glowstone nooks. We don't have any dark spaces, and we've got no torches littering the ground. Excellent. But yeah, I needed an emerald to make my staff of traveling. And I need to actually make another Ender IO machine, a soul binder. So I actually need a Enderman head, I think. But anyway, he happened to drop an emerald, like they do. And I don't have a vacuum hopper. I really should have that set up, but I need more blaze. And my blaze spawner is right now attached to a dolly. So we might be needing to set up a room to get some blazes, because I need some blaze powder. I did use the one blaze powder I had found just lying around there when we went and picked up the spawner, but I used it for a knife or something. Don't quite remember what, but it's gone. So Harry's going to suit us well. I'm eventually going to get him outside, do the old mob get attracted to him and drop down to their death, and we get their loots and we get their mob essence, which will be good. And I did some work on the farm, right? Yeah, this was an interesting endeavor. With regular dirt, the sprinklers now not only spread grass, but will have tall grass, vanilla seeds, pneumatic seeds. I'm not sure about Britannia seeds. I don't think I had it running long enough to collect any, but they were, sporadically or spontaneously growing, just if the planter hadn't gotten around to planting a seed that had been captured or whatnot with the grinder. And this stuff would all start to grow. So I'm like, well, that's horrible. So I took down the whole water sprinkler setup. Then it was just going to do pools of water so that nothing would spontaneously grow other than I wanted to plant. But then thought, hey, coarse dirt, that might work. Yeah, I really should have tested it more thoroughly. It does prevent grass from spreading. It does prevent the vanilla seeds, and we don't have tall grass and all that stuff. But pneumatic seeds apparently don't care if it's coarse sand. They will plant themselves sporadically. And it's all backed up, I got seeds and wheat. I got that started good. I don't have a setup yet to grab seeds and saplings from these barrels or whatnot and fill up the planter there. So when that got done planting, the pneumatic seeds took over. And I've got a full-on chest full of pneumatic seeds. At least the 7 or so that are in here. Obviously don't have the ones you get from the nether, or if there are any in the end, probably ender ones. But anyway, that is a lot of seeds that I'm going to have to deal with. I'm going to need to get some more barrels. And for the seeds, I might just set that up downstairs. Got a little elevator working down here for right now. Got the old sludge factory working, getting lots of clay off of that. Very nice. And even some coarse dirt processed, which I actually made this, it's a 2x2 and a crafting table, that's all. But it's not hard to make. And I'm pretty sure you can lacerate lacerate it down or macerate it down to regular dirt. But anyway, so we got that working, and we got some pneumatic seeds to deal with here. But anyway, so yeah, let me take care of this, do some sorting there, and actually maybe move these seeds into that setup. Just for storage, we're not really getting into pneumatics yet. And the travel anchors that I placed around here. I may actually move them to the center of the rooms and may replace this beginnings down to the mine with a elevator off to the side or something like that, just because that's not really too far to travel and is kind of pathetic. But with the travel anchor, that's what I need to make too. That'll be nice, because then I can just pop over to zones from wherever I am. Need to get a travel anchor over here for the farm and to integrate it somehow with this elevator. And anyway, let me get started on a few things. Oh, hey, look, we got some seeds growing back here. Probably popped from that guy. All right, I like not having the torches around. All right, let me start cleaning up this jazz, and see you in a bit. You know, I started off with 3 ender lily seeds, and never in my time of having grown them have I ever had a seed, an extra seed when I've harvested. But it's happened twice now with this group here. I'm up to 8. Very nice. I'm liking it. Alrighty, folks. I think we've got things under control for now. Hey, how you doing? Just got some barrels down here to collect them. And these seeds are quite numerous already. Definitely going to have to upgrade these to void barrels. Otherwise, they're going to clog up my system really quickly. And I'm also thinking about maybe getting the sprinklers on a on-off switch, so that I only have to worry about it when I've got something growing in here to minimize the chance of it just clogging the system. I would, get rid of these tanks, maybe have these pipes go directly into the sprinkler and get the aqueous accumulator on the on-off switch. Yeah, you can control it with redstone, so I could do that so that I don't have so many seeds, but avoiding them should be fine. It's just that, you're using power. At least that's an issue for me right now because I'm still burning coal. It'd be nice if I only have this thing actually doing any work if I'm actually harvesting something that I want to harvest, as opposed to just numerous seeds coming as they please. But anyway, let's move on. I need to get some more ender pearls. I mean, not ender pearls, some more emeralds. Keep coming over to Harry over here, and he hasn't dropped any more, or if he has, I haven't come over in time to pick it up before I need to, because you've got that 5-minute despawn thing. So I need some more blaze powder, and I don't have any more blaze rods or blaze powder, but I do have this spawner that we collected. There it is. So I think it's time I find a room and set this up with an on-off switch for light. I believe there is a light level you can apply to turn off blaze, I think. I should probably look that up before I build anything. But yeah, let's get started on that, because I'm going to need some blaze rods for other things, blaze powder for other things, and I need a steady income of blaze. Come on, just drop another. I just need one more. Yeah, I need the other emerald because I need to make a soul binder. This is a machine that I need to make the cap for the staff of traveling. And I need an ender head. I've got the other 3 heads, but I do not have an enderman head. And I picked up one of these, looting some chest, probably in the mine shaft. So I need the other ender pearl, or not another ender pearl, why do I keep saying that? I need another emerald for the empowered upgrade on this. I think that'd be a good thing to get, and vibrant crystal requires an emerald. But I only have the 1 emerald that Harry dropped yesterday, but I need that to actually craft the top to the staff of traveling. So, I need another one either way. So let's empower our sword, and then we can go hunt some endermen in the end to get ahead. And hopefully Harry will drop another one. Maybe. Alrighty, folks. I'm thinking just tuck a little hole in the wall down below my base, main base here, and we'll set up the blaze spawner where that dirt chunk is. They spawn in a 9x9 area, 1 level below and above around where the spawner is, and The light level is, I believe, 14 or higher, or 11 or higher. I think I read one of those, or both, on the wiki, but that'll turn it off. So we can light it enough to turn off that blaze spawner. That'll be nice. And then I'll just have a grinder up here. We'll quickly get the blaze we need to get some vacuum hoppers. We'll use one here just to collect if they drop any blaze powder like they do. And then we'll get the other one up there for Harry, and then we'll be good. It would appear we have tore through our power supply, and we're just barely now squeaking by with chopping these things down. Yeah, I need to do something more about power now. There's always an ongoing list of activities. Oh yeah, those things are completely empty. Oh wow. Yeah, I was doing some ore processing too as I was cleaning out the area for the blaze spawner. You know, had some processing to do. Looks like it all finished, but yeah. So I've got an elevator down here now. Got rid of that ladder. Starting to move the travel anchors to the center of the rooms. And I actually originally dug this thing out as a 9x9 and actually gave it a little bit more room on the top and the bottom. I was going to do something fancy with lighting, but then I'm like, wait, well, if it can't spawn there, then it has to spawn in the center, which is good because the grinder is only a 5x5, and I don't think you can expand that. So we're going to limit the space in which the blazes can spawn to begin with so that we can just grind them without having to wait for them to mosey within the grind zone. So even now it looks like I'll be adding another layer to the walls here, just so if they can't spawn there, they won't, and only spawn where we can grind them. Oh hey, we got a pigman here. That's weird. I thought the gates connected to the fence posts, but maybe not. But I did have to put that up because they were wandering all over the place, and they walked all the way up here. I could hear them, and it was just annoying, you know? So now I don't hear them, except for when I'm down here now. Anyway. How many am I missing? There's never any emeralds here when I come, Harry. How many am I missing? Alrighty, folks, I think we're just going to bypass the problem really by upgrading the batteries, and I have shut off the farm. The lever on the old lever. I listen to a lot of YouTubers that pronounce it that way, and it's kind of rubbing off. I put a lever up here to turn it off, just so that we can not have any power bleed right now, just so I can get all these things charged up. And I have a third one made that I'm going to charge up for the blaze spawner that we're working on. So let's output to there, and you're inputting on the bottom. Very good. All right, so let's just let these guys do their thing at the rate they do them and get back to our blaze spawner. Alrighty, folks, I think we're getting close to testing this bad boy out. I'm just making some dark glass now. I've got some drawbridges that I'm going to be using for the door. And so now that I've got the thickened glass, I think I have, yes, I have enough wool. I think I just need 12. So this will be nice. I've got to pull those out first. Okay, good. And, right, it's just 3 sets of this I need. No, do I have this backwards? Evidently I've got it backwards. Which means, yes, that is the correct pattern. That means that hopefully 2 batches is enough. Yes, I only need 7, so 10, that's going to do it. Alright, so let's grab the spawner also, and try this out. So 1, 2 on this one, 2 on this one, and 3 on this one. Should with this one. Excellent. And that is supposed to turn off the light. Why is that not turning off the light? Interesting. Alright, let me drop off this spawner. Oh, I can just drop it in here. Good. And see why that is not working. It was working. Oh, why are you still powered? Oh, that's from this. I put this here to turn this off. Okay, let's... Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's dark in there now, so this does work. So we'll have to do, I wanted some way to turn off this grinder, but I guess that's not really important. It won't use the power if there's nothing to grind. So let me put this back together and let's try and get some blaze powder, or blaze rods I should say. Close all that up. Very good. And here we are. So I just put a ring around here to see if it prevents them from spawning in those areas, that back wall. I don't think they can spawn in one high area, but we should get something here. Very nice. Oh yes. All right. And just gonna dice in. Very good. So we've got blaze, which means I've got my blaze powder that I'll need. Oh, very good. Sulfur too. Interesting. All right. I'm good with that. It's actually all we need immediately. I just brought this battery over. The small amount of power that I had. These actually take quite a bit longer to fill, so I didn't want to wait for it. But yeah, we'll be able to hold more power, so that's good. Oh, it's a pay. I don't get the hats if they die to the grinder, huh? Wow, look at that, another blaze rod. Alright, good. This works. So this should prevent any more from being spawned, which is a good thing, because we don't... Oh, look at that. Excellent. Don't want this on all the time. Clogging up my system. But good. Yeah, I don't see any more spawns, so we have got ourselves a blaze spawner now. Very good. I might just duplicate this, or just, you know, oh no, you spawn. You spawn. You weren't supposed to spawn. So I guess it's dark enough up there. All right, I can make 4 more lights and put those on the top. Have those turn off at the same time, but that will at least reduce it. So, oh, right. It's a grinder. I'm getting essence. Excellent. All right. Okay. Because I wanted to be spawning Harry up there. Where is Harry? He's over there. And, good. Because I want to use his trade, wheat for emeralds, but I didn't want to exhaust his and not have it anymore. So if I spawn him, I can just always make exact copy. And now I've got a source of essence. I need to make some tanks and get that stored off. This is actually spawning a lot more than I thought it would. So let's just gather it. Oh, yeah, that does use quite a bit of durability, doesn't it? Let's just gather it up for now. And I will work on making 4 more lights and getting them attached to here, and we'll make sure that this does not spawn when we don't want it to spawn. Alrighty folks, well our first order of business with our first blaze rod is to get a vacuum hopper up over by Harry so I can start collecting all of the emeralds that he does drop. There we go, and we've got a chest. Excellent. I don't know how many I've missed. I'm sure many. I've only gathered 1 over here. He's been here for several days, and I know from the last season that, you know, they dropped quite a few. I would log back in, and there would always be at least 4 or 5 or so, and that'll be good to have. Have some lag here. Yeah, I've got some lag. There we go. That was interesting. Let's see here. Let's just put that there for now. Put that. Actually, do I want that low? Can't use that. All right, so just break. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that'll be good. And we'll put that there. So, wow, super lag. Someone must be doing some terrain generation. We got, well, it's just old man on, so must be him. This for items, we want that side, right? Yep, good. All right, so any emeralds that Harry drops now, I will be able to collect. There's a king slime up there or up there. Yeah, I didn't want to put it on the bottom here because I'm just worried if I ever do have zombies spawn in here. If I'm killing them, they might appear behind me, and if it's a baby zombie, he can crawl his way underneath there and get to him. So I'll leave it like that. Vacuum hopper is the way to go. I bet you the next time I come back here, there is going to be at least one in here. All right, but let us, let's see, I needed another vacuum hopper. No, I was going to do that for the blaze spawner, but we're working on light. Let's work on that light. Alrighty, folks, I think we're ready to give it another test here. We've got 4 lights on the top now. They're all controlled by the lever over here and the door over here. And I'll probably move this to match eventually if this works. Just want to get the bugs worked out before we actually finalize anything, you know. Alright, so, in theory, no, you're still spawning. Why are you still spawning? Good lord. More lights? There must be a need for more lights. Alright, well, anyway. Lord, yeah, look at that. Just, alright. Well, that's, shoot. That's kind of a shame, but, you know, it's all good. So I'm going to work on that. Gotta get it to where I can turn it off. That's just what I think. Maybe one here and one there in the center, I guess. Because they're not spawning on this outside wall, so they're not spawning in the 1 by 1. They're spawning like right here, so there's got to be, yeah, just darkness around there. All right, let's try another couple lights and see if that gets taken care of. Let's see here. I have got the farm running again. I threw in all the seeds for the wheat, and hopefully that will keep the system busy and try and keep some of these pneumatic seeds at bay. Oh wow, it's already tore through all of them. How about that? That is a lot of seeds. We've only got a few more here. Yeah, okay. So we'll just let that run. Power is starting to come back. Very good. I think I'm going to need to double up on these again. Yep, and maybe work on something to make charcoal, because otherwise I'll be using all of my coal, and that's not exactly replenishable yet. Could also work on getting a quarry going. That would certainly give me a lot of mats, but no, I'm having issues with power as it is, so that's not a good idea. So yeah, something about power needs to happen. Let me think about that. What do I want to do power-wise? Let's maybe think about something else. I don't know if I have a lot of yellorium. I've got almost 2 stacks. Let's see. Wonder how. Well, I think the big reactors, they produce a lot of RF per tick, so I would really need a lot of storage capacity. I do have machines to do, no, I don't have a fluid transposer yet. Do I? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I made that last time in anticipation for the Tesseracts, which I needed it for. Yes, excellent. Okay. So I could make, you know, resonant energy cells, but that would definitely hold a lot of power. That would be good. Maybe not the resident. I don't think, because these handle 640 per tick. Yeah. I think resident's 2000. I think the redstone is no, the redstone's 2000, isn't it? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, if we get off of running off of coal, we don't even need to worry about making charcoal. Which is great, you know, one less thing. So let's look at seeing what we want to do power-wise. Maybe supplement it with some solar in the immediate future, but let's see what else we can work on. Alright, well, it needs even more light, because 10 lights now, there are still areas where it's able to spawn, so alright, we'll work on that. I don't really want to pick it up again because this diamond dolly is kind of taking a beating. And might as well just let it run. It'll stop. Well, we are going to want to stop it. That's the thing. Otherwise, you know, if I'm in the area, they won't despawn, and this could get quite clogged. Yeah. Yep. I'm just going to need to get more diamonds. That's what it is. What did I tell you? There's an emerald already, and it's only been maybe an hour or two since I dropped that up there, maybe. Thank you, Harry. You're doing a fine job, and I'm no longer... It just makes me wonder how many I missed. How many I missed. Last season, I was trying to do a vacuum hopper through a fence or through a glass panes, which didn't allow it to actually collect. That's why I needed an open area here, and obviously it's working. So, good. We have got an influx of emeralds now. Oh, sorry, Harry. I did not mean to do that. I really meant to not hit you. Sorry. All right, so we got emeralds. Farm's doing its thing, and let's actually work on the Staff of Traveling now. I need to... Oh, there's much more actually I need to do before then. Yes, I need to get the... we were going to empower that sword to get... Oh, where did I put that? Oh, I put it in my bag, I hope. Yes, I was going to empower this so that I could increase the chances of getting an ender head. And I need that in order to get my Staff of Traveling, but I have moved all of these anchors around to the center and open up the door here so I can get to my Botany easily enough without having to go out and around. That would be somewhat ridiculous. Power. And so good. I've got to get used to zipping around here now. I do need to still put one around here at farm, but when I have my staff, I'll just be able to zip around. That'll be a good thing. All right, so let's make a vibrant emerald. Huh. So I don't need to energize it or empower it with this crystal in order to make it increase the skull drop. That's not what it does. But looking at the upgrades I can put on it after I put this on, so I guess I needed it to unlock it, but looks like I can attach an ender crystal directly to this sword and use it like a travel anchor. I mean, a Staff of Traveling. Huh. I think I'm going to do that. But if I do empower this right now, I need a way to recharge it. Which means I'll need to get wireless recharger maybe from Ender.io, or I think that's what I used last time. Oh wait, no, they do have a machine that you can use also. Storage capacity or something, capacitor or something like that. But, okay, well let me, I think I'm going to wrap it up this episode right here. I think I'm going to go to the end and bunker down and kill some Endermen with this guy until I get ahead. And then we'll work on empowering it, enchanting it next episode. I'll need to get a soul binder. Oh, in fact, I should make, because this ender crystal needs in the soul binder a vibrant crystal like I just made. I actually didn't attach it, so I might not do that yet. I do need to make a soul vial so I can capture an Enderman. That's going to be easy enough to do. Some solarium and some fused quartz I can do. What is solarium? That is soul sand and gold. Okay, no problem. In fact, let's see how much soul sand I've collected off of the sludge boiler down here. 4, not too bad. I'll definitely use that. I don't need to go to the end, the nether for that, so that's cool. All right, let me kill some Endermen, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.